a few cans of food, and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right.
Salut à tous, c'est Gamer Show pour une toute nouvelle vidéo, partie 4.
Lenny. How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Yeah. Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you.
What?
I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good.
Yep.
Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move.
Stylé, n'est-ce pas les gens? Notez-moi en commentaire.
Come on, get up here.
J'arrive, j'arrive.
Yep.
Arthur, you need to stay with me.
Me demandez pas pourquoi j'ai toutes ces armes au début du jeu. C'est une longue histoire.
Hey,
Si j'ai toutes ces
stop here
armes.
a second. I see something. Careful. There's deer been here. Didn't they?
How can you tell?
I'm not. Let's walk it from here. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. No, use the bow I gave you. That'll make
Si tu
much
veux.
noise. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. Don't run. They'll hear you.
Ah, là par terre.
Mile off.
Je trouve que ça peut... ouais. Bon, là. De toute façon, la biche, elle doit pas être loin.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track them nearly as well in woods.
Chut.
Down there.
Ouais,
You see him?
on va l'étudier.
Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard.
Go.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Try for another.
Une autre, une autre.
Well done.
Thank you.
I think that's all we
Charles.
can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Allez. Come on. Come on, horse. Allez, mon cheval.
Not bad, huh, girl?
Bon, on se
Ready to
tire.
head back when you are.
Come on then, let's head back.
Ouais. Come back home. On revient à la maison.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, maybe our luck is finally... on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Hosea will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too. But Not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see.
Ouais,
She
ouais,
might
get
have
out of
family
here.
somewhere.
So
On
it
se
was those
tire
Driscolls
d'ici,
you
ouais.
ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Nah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well,
What are you shooting at?
we've been scrapping over scores.
Ah, et voilà.
What are you doing?
Ah. Putain, 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 putain. Mais crève. Allez, dégage, chez moi le patron.
Wait for me. That thing was huge.
Wait, this isn't the right way.
Les gens, je parie que vous,
Are you crazy?
quand vous voulez aller le tuer, peut-être pas tous, hein.
Back before it changes.
Vous êtes morts à tous les coups. Après, je dis ça, je dis rien. Peut-être que vous êtes pas morts, hein. Mais ce moment était épique. Mais vous, je vous conseille pas d'aller le tuer, hein. Après, faites ce que vous voulez, hein. Mais moi, j'ai eu de la chance. Mais il s'est enfui. Quel dommage. Quel dommage. J'aurais pu avoir plein de bouffe. Mais bon. Faites attention si vous faites cette mission.
We ain't ever talked that much, you
En
and me.
tout cas, moi, j'étais bien armé.
How long you been with us now?
Donc, ça risque rien.
5-6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
Et voilà pourquoi j'avais un fusil à pompe à la main depuis tout à l'heure. Pour essayer de buter l'ours. Donc je vous le redis encore une fois. Faites attention si vous voulez le tuer, hein. C'est chaud. Je pense qu'on peut pas le tuer de toute façon. Bon allez, je laisse la mission défiler.
I just thought you might have moved on. By now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Arthur! There's O'Driscolls around!
Ils sont dans les couilles.
I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know,
Il y a un
Dutch
lapin.
is different.
Oh yes.
Ah
Dutch
non.
is certainly different. Hey, get back on your horse.
D'où il y a un bout d'arbre là par terre. Enfin, tu m'as compris.
Hey, we're gonna need those bullets. Do what you were saying.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this.
Come on,
You know
Arthur,
he's
allez.
right.
Arthur.
Yeah, that's my girl.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I
Ça
appreciate
suffira,
you
ouais.
letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
What are you even shooting
Nous
at?
revoilà. Je tire maintenant quand je veux.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
On a rapporté de la bouffe.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Me revoilà. C'est bien moi, Arthur Morgan.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
I'll
Yes.
get to skin you.
Non,
Always
Alba.
one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
Vas-y, go.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Ceux qui aiment pas la vue du sang, je vous conseille d'avancer la vidéo. Ah non, ah.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town, if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting, after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Et voilà, c'était Gamer Show. À plus les gens.